All right, good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Sunday, February 15th, and Doug Garland is in the house, and we are talking about all the great skiing over there at Bear Notch. How's it going today, Doug?
Today's been very good. You know, the weathermen are predicting a relatively cold day, but when I left, the wind wasn't that bad, and we were about 12 to 14 degrees, which is, you know, that's good. That's a good range for cross-country skiing.
Absolutely.
If you dress warmly. We have a really nice wind-protected network up there. Some of the best skiing, superb conditions, and the wind protection is excellent. So that it's hard to make a sell in the parking lot because there is some breeze in the parking lot.
Right. Yep.
But we're blessed with a Nordic Center that has very few open areas. If you go up to our upper network, you're in the wind for less than a minute. And if you go down even to the lower fields, into the scenic and Simple Saco River, that field you can cross that in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get in the woods, the wind resides and you forget about it until you come back to the fields.
Absolutely. And of course now we're starting off the beginning of February vacation week, and you've got as much area open as you ever had.
Yeah, yes. We are pretty lucky this year because, like I say, the picnic tables, we're right up to the heights of the picnic tables with our base. So what that allows us to do is get some of these trails that are the real exciting intermediate to advanced expert trails open.
Yep.
We've got Yates Farm Trail Network open. We don't usually get that open by February vacation week in the last few winters, and that's a real fun ski. It's excellent cross-country train. It's just roly-poly. You come up and down the train, and,
Yep.
the conditions are fantastic. Then up on the other side there, John's got what we call 19A, which is a real thrilling downhill, and 41, which is a crowd pleaser all the time. People just, because it completes a loop, so you can come down around and make a loop right back up again, and just, Nat Lucy was out there yesterday eating it right up.
Oh, that's great. Now you, of course, we haven't been losing a lot of the snow. The snow's been staying.
No, I don't know. I don't know how many days it's been since we've come above freezing. That would be an interesting point, but it's been quite a few days since I've seen the thermometer get above freezing. And what we have is a really nice pack powder. What we got yesterday isn't quite what you call champagne powder, but you know, all the trails that we groomed the whole network prior to the snow. He's out there re-grooming today. If you happen to get on a trail that he hasn't re-groomed, you're going to have about 5 to 6 inches of this real fluffy powder, and it's actually a really fun experience.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like breaking down, you know, that powder ski.
Absolutely. And so what else? You were talking earlier that the wind. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, you've got these great opportunities, but you also have down by the river and everything else. And so it's going to change during the week, though.
Oh yeah, as soon as the wind diminishes, you know, even today, if it wasn't, and I'd say come skiing early today is what I'd say. With the predicted weather, the temperatures are actually supposed to drop and the winds are supposed to kick up in the afternoon. When I left up there, it was just about perfect for skiing, you know.
Yeah.
So if you get out early, dress warmly, and then you get down into the wind protected areas, it's just absolutely amazingly fun.
I mean, that's just now. But if you are cold, though, I think you have something for us, don't you?
Oh yeah, well obviously our average skier will go out for an hour and a half, come back in, and then in our warming station we have the hot soups and some warm homemade bread. So and it's nice and toasty in the day when I left, so
right.
It's actually a great place to take a break. Then you can either go out and do the other half of the network, another portion of the network. So you ski until you're tired, and then you come back in, take a break, and enjoy some of that hot soup.
And
it really makes your day.
And you do have specials too.
Yes, well, it's special, but it's every day.
Right.
Well, that's skiing special,
yeah.
But also we do 16 and under with the paying adult skis free. So that we're trying to be family friendly. I mean, we're a family-oriented business. Yep. My brother and I run it. It's run on my family's property primarily, and you know, I think we are one of the only really family-owned cross-country businesses in the valley. So it's challenging, but we understand that people are up here with families. It's a little bit tight on money sometimes. We're here to try and help you out with that a little bit, and then we're here to make memories for you. We want you to go home and remember the time you came to Bear Notch and want to come back the next time. So that's what our job is, to make sure you have a good time. Absolutely.
And you've got rentals there, so if you come up here and I don't have any cross-country equipment.
Yeah, both ski and snowshoes we have for rentals. And in a network up there for snowshoeing to get you out of the wind even more than the skiing. You can get right down by the little waterfalls, which is nothing but ice crystals running around and the whole stream running up through there. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Neat.
Yep.
And lessons?
Lessons, yep. We actually have 2 lessons scheduled already for today, which was surprising with the forecast. But no, my brother does lessons, and we have a Learn to Ski package, which starts at $50. Any additional person is $45. So that's a real good deal. You get a day pass, your lesson, and your rental in that package there.
Wow.
And it's the right way to start off. You know, really, if you've never done it before, you'll really appreciate taking a lesson, because it gets you started on the right foot, per se, you know, and you don't pick up any bad habits, and you really just start knowing how to get your energy going forward very quickly. And it's not that complicated. It's just a matter, like everything else. Somebody explains it to you, it's simple. You know, when you're floundering around looking for it, it could be a little challenging.
Right. You know, get into the rhythm, and then it just flows from there. So.
Yeah. And our network is so pristine. It's worth it going out there. The Saco River will be freezing up. It might even be smoking today. You know, you'll get that nice. It's just gorgeous out there. Well,
that's one of the great things about cross-country skiing is you have all the wonders of skiing, but then you're cruising through the beautiful White Mountains.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a double bonus there.
Yes, it is. It is, and it's actually very healthy for you too. I mean, so it's a win-win-win situation really in the cross-country world.
Well, that's great. Now, if people want to get some more information, what's the best way to do that?
www.bearnotchskitouring.com.
And they can also call you.
Yes, they call us at 374-2277. You know, that's we take reservations for either tours or lessons along that number there, or for current conditions if they just want an update.
Yep. Well, that sounds great. Well, I hope you have a great week. It sounds like you can't beat the conditions. You can't beat the fact that we have all this snow.
No.
And it doesn't sound. I mean, it sounds like we're going to get some more snow in the middle of the week.
Yes.
So it really is shaping up. So definitely check out. Go to Bear Notch and check out the skiing.
Yep, come on up. We're looking to make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
There you go. Back in a minute here on White Mountains Today.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be. On 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland family's touring center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route